The 2025 Twitch recap for Vara Saberwing. You ready? Let's go to the streamer one. I think we already are on the streamer one. Yes, we are on the streamer one already. Let's see. Hype. Yes, thank you for the hype. If anything, if you can't see anything, if anything gets, it's gonna be a little wacky. Just because I have it zoomed in a bit, so you don't see my actual browser. Uh, but if we can't read anything, I can like move stuff around, right? And feel free to shout it out if you're like, Vara, we can't see it. We don't know we don't know what you're talking about. Feel free to let me know. So high scores. Hours streamed. 900, 918 hours this year. That's a lot of hours. That's a lot of days of streaming. We did all of that. 307 total streams. 307. Some of those were like when we had two streams in a day, or for example, if the stream crashed a little bit. So you might look at that and be like, wow, there's no way she streamed for 307 days. No, it was just 307 streams per their thing. Oh, here it is. Here it is. 261 distinct days. So that means we only missed about 100 days in the year. We streamed all the other ones. It feels ridiculous now, like looking at it and be like, look at all that. Look at all that time. Let's see. Hours watched. Look at. Oh, we can't see it. Hold on. I fix. Whoop, that's not the right fix. It's a shame the way they made it. I can't, you know. Can I, if I, what if I made the window smaller? Does that? Oh, yeah. I mean, that helps. Give me a second. I'm gonna make it better. Chad, I'm gonna fix it. No, I think we want that. Let me move this. And then we'll continue after I... Why is it just so long? Oh my god. Is that good? That's pretty good right there. And then I go like up like that a little bit, up like that. And then I could pull it down. How are we feeling about that? I think that's the play. Okay, you still can't see it because I'm in front of it. You know what I'll do? You know what I'll do? I'll just move myself. I'm just gonna move myself here, chat, for a second. Put myself over here for a moment, okay? So, total hours watched. Y'all watched me for 10,677 hours. That's crazy. That's a crazy amount of hours, everybody. 10,677 is crazy. We've got our top categories. Let's see. What do we have? Minecraft, as expected. You all love Minecraft so much. Chatting. I mean, that's what we're doing right now. And then we've also got Genshin, Roblox, Honkai Star Rail, and nothing, right? They have a sixth box here, but I don't have one. We only have a top 5. We are somehow we made it into the top 10% of 4 of these categories. You can't see the just chatting because I'm in front of it again. Give me a second. Move over. Let me move over. Uh, so that's crazy too. Yeah, I know. I know. Somehow top 10% for those ones. And then, wow. Wow. Top stream? Your top stream reached 71 viewers. I still remember that stream. I remember that night. I remember it. I do. I don't think we'll ever have a night like that one. It was very exciting. I think we were playing Minecraft. I remember there being a couple raids, and it was very unexpected because it wasn't even at the time when we were doing really well. It was just like a random day, like when I was like, oh, things aren't going well. I'm not continuing to grow. I'm like declining. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? And then we had this evening here We were playing some Minecraft and all that stuff, and it was a good time. I remember it. Let's see. The tags. This is silly to me. They don't really mean too much because I don't really use the tags. I know some people like use tons and tons of tags for things or use different tags to like describe themselves or what they do, but like I don't really have too many. So like this is going to be really boring. They're not going to mean much. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is crazy. This number here was one of the more unbelievable ones to me. 134,000 chats. That's a lot of chatting. That's a lot. That's a ton of chatting. Yeah. Yeah. And you all like it was funny looking at all of your little individual like hours watched and chats sent. We are yappers. We like yapping. Yeah. Excuse me. Thank you for the daily 90 check-in. Hello, Demon Ghost. Hello, hello. The yapping is insane. And sometimes like sometimes the chat's like really quiet. Like sometimes depending on the game or the night, like I could go hours sitting here like and nobody says a word. So like when I saw this, like I really wasn't expecting it to be this high, to be 134,000, especially like considering our size and all the things, you know what I mean? This one was really surprising to me. Big surprise. Let's see. Top channel emotes. This is a big one. This is a big one. I gotta move myself again. I'm gonna go like right here. I mean, I want you to see me, but like, I'll scroll it up. It'll be fine. So we can kind of see here the listing already. Uh, and then we could just keep scrolling down so we actually see the numbers. So, let's see. We had the bird one 940 times. We had Vara stare 1,162 times. Light stick 1,353 times. And rage 1,592 times. Does anybody want to take a guess how high the number is for the spinning dinosaur emote? Do you anybody have a guess how many times you've used that one over the course of the year? We haven't even had these that long. Like I've only had these emotes, all of these really, since like I don't know, March, April, May. Like the tiny one was like definitely in May. I know I for sure I didn't have that until like May or June. So like it's crazy. 2,783. Let me move over. And we have the bigger 2K, 5K, 3K. Let's see. It was 5,421 tiny diny. Well beyond. It's more than all of the other four combined. All if you add the other four up all together, it still doesn't compete with Tiny Diny. It's crazy. It wasn't even close. No, it wasn't even close. I spammed it. I know. We really like this one. I mean, I use this one all the time too. Hello, you Ray. Hello, hello. Thank you for the Jelly Diny check-in. Yeah, it wasn't even there was no competition whatsoever. All right, this is you know what? This one it shouldn't be a touchy subject. All of you are very much appreciated and all of you have done so many wonderful things and all of you are wonderful, right? 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 All of you are great. Okay? But this here, this next list, is what Twitch has decided are the top fans. Nah, go ahead and show it. Are the top fans of the channel, right? So this is over the course of the whole year. So if you happen to be newer, you know, you'll have a better chance next year. Okay? Ooh. Oh no. Is it normal that I only see Vara's head? Right now, yeah, because I'm like really tiny right now because like we're looking at the whole thing and it's hard to like put myself somewhere and not be in a problematic place on the screen. There we go. Perfect. All right. Biggest fans. Now this is in no particular order. It doesn't order them. But we've got Hawk, Joker, Nahida, Classic, who hasn't been here in a very long time, actually. I think the last time Classic was in a stream was like May, I think. I was actually really surprised that Classic was on the list. Classic will never know. Classic will never know that Classic is on the list. We've got King on the list, Angels on the list, Ray, Demon Ghost, and Ravenheart. DMR Ravenheart. Um, I'm not up there. Oh no, Aston. This is what Twitch has decided are the top 9. It's weird that they only give 9 and not 10, but you know, you'd think they'd do like a 10. But yeah, that's what Twitch is saying. Where there is small Vara, there is Cage. Indeed, it's true. And then we get into our collaborations and stuff like that. So of course we've got Stray because we've been with Stray, according to this, 26 times, but it's actually been more than that because there's been a couple times that Stray didn't stream. There was a multitude of times that we were streaming, but we didn't use the stream together and stuff like that. And of course, Killer's Assist. Y'all know who Killer's Assist is. Killer's Assist is sometimes in the chat. But we collaborated with Killer's Assist twice. Our second collaboration. And we also have here, you can't see it, but we have Cinna on the list with one collaboration. Now, I know I also have, I've collaborated with Nemu one time. I know I've collaborated with Mittens one time. I think that might be it. I think that might be it. I don't only pop around, I did only pop up like about 4 months ago, so it makes sense. Follow age. 3 months, 27 days, and 1 hour. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then for some reason it says raids received 2. I think that this is incorrect information unless things didn't get counted or something for some reason. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't quite understand. Or maybe it only counted like up to a certain point. That seems super low. Yeah, it is. I think there's something wrong with the way that they calculated the raids or something. Um, or at least because even as an example, like even if we go to actually who rated you, like cuz y'all be familiar, we've got actually we won't be familiar with the one on the left because I don't even know who they are. Um nice. 5 months, 28 days. 16 raids from Xeno. I think they were around when the Minecraft server came out. I think I actually, you know what? You know what? I remember. They raided into me for like 14 days in a row or something like that. Like something crazy. Like every single day they raided in. So that was so that's them and then 8 raids from Mittens. And then we also have 7 from Anxiety. Yeah. That Xeno. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um and then 7 from Anxiety. And then we move to raid sent 140. So we've raided people 140 times. I don't know how many raids we've actually received. I know it's not 140, but I know it's definitely higher than 2. So I don't understand what they did. I don't know how it was calculated. Like maybe they only counted up to a certain part of the year or a certain portion of the year or like maybe it's some kind of an average thing. Like if they did it on like a monthly um if they did it like like a monthly average kind of thing, I guess. I don't know. Um that it might make sense for 2 because we don't get raided that frequently. But I don't know. I don't quite understand. But regardless, I wonder if it was raids of a certain size. That's what I'm thinking because we very often, and this is not meant as like a bad thing, we very often get rated by much smaller channels, like with 1 to 3 viewers. So I wonder, especially because I know that Twitch has like a certain like achievement. It's to raid 100 times with I think a party of 3, and so I guess it's either 3 or 4. I remember. Um, so maybe it only counts those above that limit, which would be very few. So it makes sense if it was like 2, because we like never ever get rated by anybody like with a audience larger than like 4 or 5 generally. So it's possible. It's possible. I don't know how they did it. I don't know. But regardless, we'll move on. We sent 140 raids, and those went to we rated Anxiety 10 times. We rated Nemu 8 times. And this one here is actually Lemon. 8 raids to Lemon. And clips. Look at that. 47 clips. Y'all made 47 clips this year. That's almost like it's about a quarter of the streams. It's like 1 clip for each of a quarter of the streams that we did. That's crazy. It's a ton of clips. And unique clippers, 16 of you did it. 16. Please, Pokey Game. Doing the math in her head. Yeah, I was doing the math. I was like, wait, how many days did we stream? How many times? And so then I was like, about a quarter of that would actually be in the somewhere in the 40s. Um, so that's crazy. But it was only between 16 of you. So 16 of you did all that work. And then we also have our top viewed featured clip. This one's by Mads. Can we actually play it? Oh. Oh, wait, hold on. Give me a second. You probably can't hear it, can you? Where is it? Where is... There we go. Okay, so you should be able to hear it now. Insane. At 340. All right. At 340. Okay, we get to start over. All right, here we go. A level 5. That's insane. At 3:40 in the morning. It's 3:40. So that was I can't remember what day that was, but as mentioned in that video, it was like 3:40 in the morning. It was almost 4 a.m. and we for some reason people decided that we were gonna have a hype train right then at like 4 o'clock in the morning. This was Vara's voice in the clip. um, oh, how long ago was this? I'm thinking that this was like the end of April because I remember you know what? It might have been May 1st because I remember the evening of May 1st was a really really late night. Or it was sometime like the last week of April. It corresponds with another day, with another major event that occurred. But I do remember this one. It was a crazy night. I stayed up so late because there was a couple different raids, and there was 2 hype trains that night, I think. I think this is when we might have even hit like the level 12 hype train. I'm surprised this so the recap doesn't say anything about hype trains. It like doesn't talk about our hype trains. It doesn't talk about like anything else. It doesn't talk about like any I don't know. I feel like they missed a couple things. It was a 24-hour stream. I was spamming the extend stream. Was it the 24-hour? Wait, I didn't do a 24-hour. I know I did like a really long one a couple times because, you know, I stayed up. I was incentivized to stay up, but yeah. And then Yeah, because this was clipped by Mads, and it got 84 views. Tons of views. Comparison as reference, like that one was so popular. All the other videos that I have, all the other clips, they get like 0 to 10 at a maximum views. So this one getting 84, like, hit it. Let's see. Oh wait, there is hype. Or oh, this is just other things that have occurred. Hype happenings. Okay. New followers. 2004. Now, we don't actually have 2004 followers. We actually have 1785. This only counts the people that followed. It doesn't subtract anybody that unfollowed. So, from this year, we gained 2004, but also about 300 people unfollowed. Thank you for the Daily Tiny check-in, Dragonfly. Thank you, thank you. We should spam extend stream more. They used to do it all the time. They've been doing it less recently. Actually, basically not at all anymore. But it used to be like a pretty frequent experience. Why would anyone unfollow? Because people do, you know. They either don't like the schedule, or they don't like me, or they don't like the games that I play, or they don't think I'm entertaining enough, or they don't like the people I play with, or they don't like the chat, or sometimes there's actually tons of people that unfollow because they don't like the rules, or they don't like somebody else in chat. Not that it's anybody in chat's like fault, but like sometimes when people just don't get along, they just unfollow and they leave, you know, because they don't like somebody else. Um, I don't know. There's any number of reasons why people unfollow. It's not always like malicious. Sometimes people just unfollow. They're just not a fan. They just don't like it. You know. No points. No points, King. No points. You got no points. What about all the points that you collected over all those hours you watched? We also had, and this is a crazy number too, 618 new subscribers. 618. We're gonna let that set in. We're gonna let that set in a little bit. Thank you for the cat ears. Thank you, thank you. This calls back to uh when when the community server came out, and at some point we had like 350. It's recorded in the Minecraft server, but we had like 353 subscribers at one time from gift subs, which I don't even know how or why that happened. I think I'm in heaven. Are you? um I don't understand how or why or what. I don't know what people were doing. Um because like the quality then was worse than the quality now. Like I've got stuff together a little bit more now than I did before. So it's weird, but bacon and egg. Oh, I love bacon and eggs. But yeah, so like over the course of the year, 618 of you have subscribed. Now, this also doesn't include resubs. This is like one time or new subs. So over the course of the time, over the course of 365 days, 618 people have either subscribed for at least a month or were gifted a sub, which is crazy. It's crazy work. I thank you all so much for all of the things, for gifting of the subs and subscribing yourselves, or doing all the events to get the gift subs and all of the things, and all of that and whatnot. Um, it means a lot. Here it is. I'm covering it up with my body. We have had 45 hype trains. 45. 45. That's a lot more than I thought it was, honestly. Because, especially recently, we haven't had too many, which, again, isn't like a bad thing and isn't like a, oh my god, y'all aren't doing hype trains. Yeah. This is like, I say that from the standpoint of like, they just don't happen as frequently. So I thought, like, when I looked at this, I was like, oh, there's gonna be like 8, 9, maybe 10. There's not gonna be that many. But there's 45. Because it counts all of them. It counts the little ones, the big ones, all the ones in the middle. It counts them all. So we had 45 wonderful little hype trains, including the one that happened like a couple days ago on Monday. At least I think that one counted. I'm not sure. It's hard to know. Now, this one's also a really big one. This one's also massive. Y'all spent 2.7 million channel points. 2.7 million channel points. That's crazy. Damn. Yeah. Damn. 2.7 million. All collectively, all of you together have funded 2.7 million uh tiny dollars worth of channel points in stream extensions and random sounds and outfit and color changes and items and add-ons and game changes and costumes and cosplays and taking my glasses off and everything. Buttons. Yeah, buttons. We love buttons. And head pads. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 2.7 million. Yeah. Everything went into this. All of this. 2.7 million tiny dollars were spent this year. Oh, alright, let me. Where are we going? Okay, good. So we get the badge. I don't. This is just. They just put random stuff in here. And then we got our little recap, so we could look at the whole thing like at once. Which we've already seen. I've already shared this, but I'll put it right here so we can just. So we can yap for a minute. There we go. Thank you for the blankie. Thank you, thank you. Let me go back over here where we're meant to be. Meant to be on the right-hand side of the screen. But, yeah. This was our year.